Once upon a time, I was working in corporate America making six figures, and then I decided to change my life because I wasn't meant to report to anyone. I don't want a boss. I want to be my own boss. There was a specific turning point in my life where I just knew that this wasn't it. I felt brainwashed all the time. Don't get me wrong, one day I'm going to have my own company and I'm going to have employees and all of that. But I just don't want to be someone's employee. I decided to take full charge back of my life. I'm not going to ask someone if I can go on vacation. I'm not going to put in a sick day when I'm sick. I'm not going to ask you if I can take a personal day because every day of my life is going to be a personal day for me. You're either the boss or you're not. Knowing me, you should know that I will run my own life. And that's exactly what I did. The second part to this is that I have to lead by example. I tell you guys to take ownership of your life, to find your purpose, to lead with confidence, to follow your gut. So the right thing would be for me to do it, to show you that it is possible. So that's exactly what I did. So this decision was not just made for me, it was also made for you. I will tell you, this is the most liberating feeling one can feel. I cannot explain to you in words what it feels like knowing that I can wake up in the morning and not have to report to anyone. I can get out of bed when I want to get out of bed. I can spend time with my daughter, the person I gave birth to, without asking someone or telling them. I don't think words can ever describe this feeling, and I'm so grateful that I was able to achieve this feeling at the age of 33. Now that I have felt a glimpse of this, trust me, I will never go back. The point of all of this is that society will always tell you that you go to college, you get a job, you stay in that job, you get promotions, and then one day you get enough promotions and have enough in your 401k to retire and have a good life. That is not the case. Yes, some people will live that life and be happy living that life, but if you are someone that gets the itch and just knows, you just know you're meant to do more, then you need to stick by me. I host 5 one-on-one calls per month. No more than 5, no less than 5. The link to book a one-on-one with me is in my bio. Besides that, I also host bi-monthly webinars in which we talk about confidence, finding your purpose, limiting beliefs, TikTok 101. Again, you will find everything in my bio. If you are new here, your life will change if you listen to my videos. And if you don't believe me, just go in the comments of any of my videos. I'm here to serve you, and that's what I do best. Okay, bye.
Okay, I don't know if this is going to land with anyone, but for my corporate girlies who are struggling to get promoted, leave the job. Leave the fucking job. I was at a company for 3 years, same role. I made the company millions of dollars. I went above and beyond within my role. I proved myself. I had great relationships with my clients. I asked for a promotion, I want to say 3 times. Right after I hit my 2-year mark and I hit all of my targets, I asked for a promotion. Time and time again, I was told no. It was due to corporate politics. I just wasn't picked, and I kept getting no. I just started a new job. I went in at the same title that I was at my old job. I was very much like, I just need to get out. I just got off a call with my boss. They're promoting me. I'm getting promoted after 4 months. And you want to know what he said? He said, based on your experience, everything that you accomplished, just your wealth of knowledge, what you bring to the table and what you bring to the company, just from like an experience level, one, and then 2, what you've done in the last 4 months, your energy, your positivity, what you've impacted on your clients in just 4 months, you very much fit into the senior level title. A company noticed my value in 4 months. 4. And I begged for it at my last company for 3 years. Leave the fucking job. Someone will appreciate your work. I'm not saying, well, it will always happen, but there are companies out there. So shout out to my new company. I'm so excited. I did not see this coming at all, but sometimes things happen when you least expect it. So leave the job. Someone will appreciate you and your work, I promise.
So I just quit my 9-to-5 today. I just had my last day of my 9-to-5 safe, corporate, high-paying, stable job. I've never been so freaking excited. I can't. You have no idea the freeing feeling. This... like, I can't. I'm so happy. I have dreamt of this moment. I have visualized this moment. Like, I could have done this ages ago, but I just had this limiting belief that I've been trying to work through now for weeks, and obviously it's working because I have so much confidence and faith now in this journey, and that I know I'm on the right path, and I know I'm meant to be doing this. Like, this is my soul's passion. I'm obsessed with helping people. I'm obsessed with changing people's lives and motivating them and expanding their imaginations and expanding their belief systems. Like, it's changed my life exponentially. So I feel like I have a duty to share that with the world. And I just want to thank every single one of you, all 167,000 of you. Like, thank you so much for supporting me all the time. Thank you for being here. Like, you're seeing in real time the power of manifestation. 2 years ago, like, I was literally depressed. I hated myself. Didn't know what my purpose was, what I was going to do in life. And now I've just quit my 9 to 5. I'm planning a workshop in London, next month. Life is so cool. Little baby Kate is screaming right now. So proud. Sorry. Oh, damn. Pre-period. But I'm also, these are just happy tears. Please, please never doubt your abilities. Never doubt that you can get out of your shitty situation or that things are stuck this way. They're not, I promise you. Like, if someone who was literally suicidal, hated herself, couldn't get by in life, stuck financially, woke up every single day, like, miserable, wishing she didn't wake up, sectioned, psychosis, and then can create this huge online business, workshops, events, like all across the south coast of England, like a membership. Like, seriously, you're so limitless. Please never doubt yourself, okay? Please take this as your sign. Just go for it. Please just fucking go for it. I love you.
So I think I'm gonna quit my corporate job and put in my 30 days. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do after this or what's gonna happen, but I kind of feel like my mental health is more important and my mental sanity. I just feel like I'm about to be broken by this job and I just can't do it anymore. I just want to be an artist and focus on my music career and just put my whole heart, like, as much as I work for this job, like, I want to apply the same energy into my music career, into my life, because I genuinely, y'all, I just can't fucking take it anymore. I can't, like, I have so much anxiety just because of this job.
I left my office job for a service industry job about 2 months ago, and I just want to check in and tell everyone I made the right decision. I think for so long I just gaslit myself into thinking like I had to do an office job because that's what I'd been told my entire life. But I'm a barista now and I'm already kind of working my way up, you know, the hierarchy of a cafe or whatever, and learning so much and engaging with customers and educating them about roasting beans and how to find out if you actually like the taste of coffee. I just think a lot of people in America are so conditioned to think that we have to fit into a specific mold because of the degrees we got or the school we went to. But don't be afraid to branch out because, man, my mental health is so much better.
Come with me to quit my job. I have been at Publix for 10 years. Started at Publix when I was 18. I'm about to be 28. It was initially just so I could work through college, and then I just kept it. And I was job hunting to use the degree that I have, and then I started making money on TikTok. I make enough money to where I don't need my job at Publix anymore. And so I think it's just time. So we are going to quit today, and it's going to be super freaking weird. It's going to be so weird not having Publix. Can't even explain to you how weird it's going to feel after 10 years. Let's go do it.
heck? I don't put you everywhere over there.
You scared the crap out of me.
I think you're gonna put it on TikTok too.
I might put it on TikTok. Well, I can't get fired. So, what?
19.
19? Okay. As long as I'm not gonna have to work again. Is that 2 weeks? That's 10 days from now. That's not 2 weeks.
Can you schedule you like?
No, you can't schedule me. No, you can't schedule me on the 19th. I'm quitting. This is so crazy. I'm quitting. I've never quit Publix before. Reason for request.
Just put it there for 75 days until TikTok gets banned again.
Okay. Until TikTok. Yes. And I'll put a broken heart.
You don't have to be fake.
I love Publix. Alright. I quit. And it feels so weird. Now I have to work the rest of my shift. This feels so weird. I officially quit. It feels so weird. Even though I'm like really excited and obviously I really wanted to quit, it still like feels weirdly sad, like the end of an era. I feel like I grew up at Publix. It was like a secondary high school for me. Like I graduated from Publix just now. I feel like tomorrow I will feel a lot better about this decision, but today it just kind of feels a little bit sad, you know? I've just been so scared that I'm going to quit and then regret it for some reason. Like if TikTok gets banned or if I stop making money on TikTok or whatever, and I'm gonna regret not having Publix. But like I feel like I just needed to let it go. And worst case scenario, I have a whole degree. I can just use that. It's very bittersweet. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. I'm very grateful. Now it's just me and you. If I start slacking, comment on my videos and say, Emma, get it together. Thank you for watching. I love you so much. And I'll talk to you later. Love you, bye.
So yesterday I quit my job. Nervous laugh. I do not have a backup plan. I don't have a part-time job lined up. I don't have a business plan typed out. I don't even have a 6-month plan, let alone a 3-month, let alone a 7-day plan. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea where I'm going to go next. I'm fully just trusting God in this season. And I'm not even going to lie. It took me so long to get here. Like, God first put this in my heart in fall of 2023. He told me to get out of aesthetics, and I did not listen. I pretended like I trusted God, but I didn't fully trust him, you feel me? So what I did is I closed down my aesthetic suite, and I will be, posting that vlog soon. I can't believe I held on to that concept for so long. So what I did is I closed down my aesthetic suite, and then I went to a salon, and I was supposed to be working there part-time. And God Ben told me to just like get out, but because I didn't fully trust him, I was like, are you really telling me to get out, or are you really just telling me to like, maybe I should, and or just keep this little thing on the side to make money, like just in case or whatever. Like I was supposed to be I told myself when I closed down my suite, which God told me to just close down for good and just follow him, and I did not. I was disobedient. Let me tell y'all have to hear this, because this is just going to end up being a beautiful story. This is the end and the beginning of something so great. I just know it. Because God has been so adamant about telling me to quit. He's like, what are you doing here? Like, daughter, like, this isn't you. I never wanted to get in aesthetics in the first place at all. And I would talk about that in my vlog, but I never wanted to get into aesthetics in the first place. And I was in it from 2015 to 2025. 10 years of my life doing something because I was so afraid of my own gifts, afraid to lean on God, afraid of my own light. And lately, it's just been so many signs that have been coming, and he has been getting louder and louder and louder. And the vision and the sound and the way he speaks to me has been so vivid and so clear. And I have nothing else to do, no other choice but to follow him in this season. I told myself once I closed down my suite, I told myself that I was going to just work at this other shop for 6 months. That 6 months turned into a year. So at the end of last year, I told myself, the first week of January, people may need their lashes up for New Year's or a facial or waxing. So I'm just going to stay that first week and maybe into the second week. But that's it after that, right? That's what I told myself. And then January turned into February. February turned into March. March came. And my grandfather died in February, and I just been having so many epiphanies, and I've been seeing things so clearly since it happened, since his passing, and which I've yet to talk about really on my pages, but I mentioned it a little bit, but whatever. March came, and I told myself March 1st, right? This is gonna be my last month. I'm just gonna finish out the first quarter. You see a pattern here, right? Yes, it's a pattern of me saying I'm going to do something and I don't do it. Because of what? Because of fear, because of doubt, because of self-doubt, because of not believing in myself. Not only did I not believe in myself, I didn't believe in God. I didn't believe in anything. I didn't have faith. It was like so hard to have faith. They tell you that you just need to have faith the size of a mustard seed, but I'm like, where am I supposed to get this faith from? I just pretended like I had faith the size of a mustard seed. I pretended, and I wore this mask for so fucking long, acting like I was happy, doing something I didn't want to do, in a space that was not created for me. God has given me a gift that is so big. That is so big. He wants me to help and guide so many people. And I've always been so fucking scared. I've always been so scared of it. And I'm like, God, why me? Why did you put this big burden on me? Why did you choose me to break all of these cycles? Why did you choose me to be the truth teller? Why did you choose me to be the voice? Why? And it's like, I know before I came on this earth that I accepted my assignment. I had to in order for this whole thing to even come into fruition. But I told myself I was going to quit at the end of March. March 9th, I logged into the 11:45 service at my church, the Change Church with Pastor Darius Daniels. And he preached Matthew 9:9 about how when Jesus went to the tax collector's booth, when Matthew was at work, and he told Matthew to follow me, and Matthew got up and followed him. Matthew didn't ask any questions. He didn't say, where we going? What do you want me to do? He didn't have any doubt in his heart. He just got up and he went. And Pastor Darius also talked about how if we're not willing to be interrupted, we're not willing to be used by God. And God is interrupting me in this season. He told me, he's interrupting me in this season. And he told me that I need you to do what I need you to do. And I need you to lean on me for your own understanding, because it's not going to make sense. It doesn't make sense to anybody. It barely makes sense to me. When I tell people that, oh, I'm getting out of aesthetics or this and that, I talked about it with a few people, with a few clients here and there. And, one person told me, so do you have a 5-year plan? And I'm like, I don't even have a 5-minute plan. What do you mean a 5-year plan? I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea where God is taking me. I have no idea what profession or what career or what space he wants me to be in. I'm just trusting him, and I'm letting him use me and letting him guide me. And it doesn't make sense to anybody, and it's not going to make sense. Okay? Somebody asked me, so what shop are you going to go to now? The shop at Jesus Christ, baby. Because what's salon? What are you talking about? I just told you I'm getting out of aesthetics. I never wanted to do this in the first place. Like when I got into aesthetics, it was just something to do to make money, that I could make money no matter where I lived at. That's what I got. That's why I did lashes. And then I just ended up getting my license just to prove to myself that I could stay down and be disciplined at doing something. That was it. I've never was into makeup, skincare, lashes, none of that stuff ever. I don't know who this message is for. I want you to truly trust God in this season. I don't know what's on your heart, what he has been putting in your heart and on your spirit for you to do. I want you to do that thing. I know it's so hard to let go. And I also stopped smoking at last Monday. So today is like day maybe 10. I don't know. I'm not counting because I'm not smoking anymore. So why would I count? It's a lifestyle at this point. I took out the pills and I substituted for gardening. And it's like I was still using the device in the same way that I was using the other vice, and I was using it to escape, and I'm no longer escaping. I am looking to the hills from which cometh my help. I just know that God is going to make my crooked path straight. And no, I'm not turning this into like a gospel page or any of that. This is just me speaking what's on my heart. I am a spiritual being having a human experience, as we all are. But so what that means is I'm going to have a personality. I'm going to like different things. I'm going to be versatile. Okay? God does not send doctors to the healthy. Remember that.
I quit my corporate job and I didn't have another job lined up. So now I spend every waking moment of every day on every website applying for every job and yet to have one interview because the job climate is so bad right now that I stress every single day how I'm going to pay my rent or afford food to eat.
Today, I'm quitting my corporate job of the past 10 years. And I'm so thankful for the opportunities that this company has given me and the crazy ride that it's been. I'm actually thankful for it. I had all good managers aside from one, and all of them taught me ways inside the workplace to shape my workplace life, and that transcended to my personal life. And for that, I will be forever grateful. I've been so nervous, and it's been cloudy, but the sun is literally shining like right on me through the little spot in the trees. And I think that that's God winking at me. No matter how this is taken today, I'm not changing my mind. I'm going to go forward with it and progress my career in the best way that I think I can possible. This will be my last stop before becoming a content creator. And so I'm ready to try something new before I do that. I literally asked God for this, and he pulled through every single time. I asked him for it as if the book's not already written. I may end up crying in the bathroom today, but we're going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I hope that you all have the best day. And if you see this, say a little prayer for me. Let's freaking go.
Come quit my corporate 9-to-5 job with me.
Hey, thanks for hopping on. I'm just gonna rip off the bandage with this one, but I am resigning, so I wanted to give you my 2 weeks notice. Like, we've had these conversations, so I don't know if it comes as like a huge surprise. So the past couple months haven't been great, and I think it all started from like the last review cycle, and then obviously the in-office and like the corporate politics of it all. And I feel like I've stayed this long definitely because I like you and respect you as my manager, and I like our team, and I enjoyed the work like the first year and a half. Like, I was really passionate about it, and then like kind of what you said, like just the light has dimmed and like need something else.
I'm literally 6 months into my first corporate job and I already want to quit.
It does not get better. It gets worse. Here's what's going to happen. Stick with me. The first 1 to 2 years, you're doing everything by the book. Everything the boss tells you to do, you're crossing the T's, dotting the I's. You get bought into the idea of a promotion. You start becoming competent at your job, and you start getting into the realm of possibility for promotion. And you begin to shadow your managers and realize that their life sucks even worse than yours does. Not that much more pay. The main point the girl in the video is making is that she feels like she's not actually accomplishing anything or actually growing. She's just getting better at doing work and building the skill of doing more work. And that's all corporate is they just have this box of time that you need to work in, and the productivity isn't really necessarily measured or rewarded. At its core, this is the main reason why you need to pursue financial freedom and figuring out how to make your own thing. It's the only way that you're going to get the life that you want and have control, actual growth, meaning and purpose. If you want to learn how to do it, follow this account.
It's 8:59 and at 9 a.m. I'm joining a meeting to quit my corporate job. Water. Okay, 9 a.m. God, do I join first? Does she join first? I join first. Hi.
Oh my goodness, don't you should be so excited to go on to do your next thing.
I am really excited.
I mean, I'm excited. I'm curious to know, what are you doing next?
I am pursuing fitness. Like, I'm very, very, very passionate in this field. I kept coming up with these excuses to like not believe in myself and not take this chance, but I feel like now's the time. I don't have a mortgage. I don't have babies. Like, I have to take this shot on myself and do it while I can. And yeah, that's it. That's where I'm at.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you
I'm
so
so
much.
happy for you. Honestly, like, and I love to kind of follow your journey and all, but I know you're going to do well. And if there's any connections later on as your business grows you need in the industry, you know, you're welcome to reach out as well. I'm happy to help you.
Talk to you. Bye.
My heart is racing so much right now. My meeting to quit is in 4 minutes. I'm literally just staring outside the window and like walking in circles to catch breath. Wish me luck. Gordon, and respect for your time, but coming off the cusp of being out last week and long weekend, but I just wanted to tell you first, I'm actually looking at pursuing a new opportunity. That went way better than expected.